People say that Apollo 11 was a hoax, even with all the dramatic pictures and stories we've been hearing. Let's take a look at some of the main hoax claims and how they've been rejected. First, skeptics say the U.S. flag is rippling in the wind, even though there's no wind on the moon. NASA's explanation, there's a horizontal bar across the top of this flag, and it kept it at a 90-degree angle, they say. Also, the effect of the astronauts twisting the flagpole into the soil caused the ripples on the flag. The second question skeptic asks are, how do you explain the lack of stars in space in the photos? Scientists say that in the bright sun, what they had to do was use fast exposure times to capture the white spacesuit and the light moon surface, and that made background objects disappear. So that's why you can't see any stars in that shot. Another point the hoax theorists raised is this: the footprints in the dry moon dust, they're too well preserved, they say. They look like they were made in wet sand, they argue. Well, scientists respond that lunar dust is a very fine silicate, which in a vacuum behaves like wet sand or talcum powder. Experts also say that faking a moon landing is almost impossible because you've got the engineers, the astronauts, and a whole crew of people, about 400,000 people that worked on it. So it's just logistically, Don, they argue that it's just impossible to fake.
Yeah, you're right. It would almost be more of an achievement if 400,000 people could fake the moon landing. So how did they do it? Well, it took a lot of money, some $24 billion, a lot of guts, and a bit of luck at times too. The technology they had was good enough, but in hindsight, only just.